Hi everyone. This is gonna be, this is my first vlog, I guess. I've made a couple videos before, but never really actually talking. So, a couple weeks ago, I think, I asked people if I were going to make a vlog, what they would want to hear, and I only heard from a few people, and I'm gonna go over those questions too, but mostly I'm taking these from my FAQ, and well, here we go. I guess the question I get most frequently is how did you do it? How did you lose the weight? And it's such a loaded question because there's so many things, so many different aspects. I guess I could start off by saying that I started losing weight in 2010, the latter half of my senior year of high school, and I counted calories, and I use an app called MyFitnessPal, where basically it calculates your daily caloric needs for you, and then you just search for foods that you eat and you log them into the app. And yeah, I've been doing that for a really long time, and I know it's not for everybody, but it helps me personally to stay like it helps me to not overeat. It's like I got obese because I didn't know how much I was ever eating, and I was eating bad things, well, not bad things, but too much of the foods that were not good for me. And I'm rambling. Anyway, I wrote it down. Some foods that I eat. I think people get scared when they think about this process, and they think they're gonna have to eat boring things, and they think it's gonna be like really gross, and you're gonna have to eat lettuce all day, and it's just not true. I eat a lot of good foods. I try to stay away from, basically I try to eat clean, and what eating clean means is like you stay away from processed, refined, packaged foods, fried foods, fast food. I mean, obviously. Anyway, I try to eat clean most of the time, and I don't all the time, and that's important also. Some of the foods that I like the most right now, I love oatmeal. I love peanut butter. Do you see this? I have a necklace with peanut butter on it because it's just that good. And what else? Oh, this is so bad. I eat so much food. Oatmeal, peanut butter. I love turkey bacon and ground turkey, lean ground turkey, and chicken breast, and all fruits and vegetables. You need to familiarize, if you're gonna start losing weight, you need to familiarize yourself with like every grown food item, because it needs to be every day. You need to eat that kind of thing. And it was hard at first to make myself like these foods, but it's all mental. You need to like retrain your brain into liking these foods, and if you don't eat them, if you don't eat fast food or sweets or candy or cake or whatever for long enough, you don't want them anymore. And gosh, there's just so many things that I want to talk about. Anyway, how do I stay motivated? This is something that I really wanted to touch upon. Oh, actually, I should probably backtrack. Exercise. I hated exercising. It's like, what overweight person likes moving around? Like, no. I started off, when I started losing weight, I started off doing really light things. I went for walks. I liked biking outside. I did stuff that I like doing. And I think that's really important, is to find a form of exercise that you really enjoy, because you're not gonna keep doing it if you hate it. And there's no reason for you to hate it. Except for like being out of breath and sweating and hating every moment. But that you get over that. That happens quickly, I think. With regular exercise, you build endurance and you build all that, and it gets easier. It really does. And so yeah, and then later on I started doing more intense cardio. I would say that is how I lost the bulk of the weight, is using my Stairmaster that I have over in the corner. And yeah. And then I actually didn't start actually going even to the gym until maybe, I want to say 5 to 7 months in, actually. I lost a lot of the weight outside of the gym. So there is no excuse if you don't have a gym membership, because it's possible. You just gotta move around other places. What else? Now I like the gym a lot. The gym is one of my favorite places, and I need to stop playing with my hair. I like running. I started running a couple years ago at the gym, and I just started by, I just really wanted to. Do you ever just feel like running? I did, and I wanted to run, so I did. And I finished that day. I ran a mile in like 10 minutes, and I was so proud of myself. And because in high school my mile times were like 13-14 minutes, and I ran a mile in 10 minutes that day, and it super motivated me to keep running. And I started running a couple miles a day, and I ran for speed to decrease my mile time. That's what I was doing there, and it really helped, and I was really excited to get better at running. Not just lose weight because I was running, but just to be better at running. Yeah, now I only run 1 mile a day, because I've lost most of the weight now. I'm focusing more on, like, you know, building muscle and toning, if you want to call it that. I want to move on, I think. Maybe I'll make more videos. This is long. There's so much stuff to say. Anyway, I really want to talk about staying motivated. Okay. Staying motivated, in the beginning, I paid a lot more attention to my weight in the beginning, so I would set a lot of goals in like small pound increments, like 5-pound increments or 10-pound increments or whatever. And I would like write, here, look. I made this. Can you hear me? I made this. That's just my whiteboard thing that I've had for a while. Clearly I haven't used it in a while because I really haven't lost any weight since December, but I've made a couple of those like that, and I have a picture actually of one that I did a couple years ago, a year ago, or whatever. But I would make those and I would cross them off when I met my goals, and that was really exciting, and it was fun to look at and make and stuff. And this is something also that I made. It's just like magazine cutouts, basically like Tumblr on my wall, and this I've had for like 2 years. And so I guess like my own body ideals have changed a little bit since then. But I just like the free yourself. How fucking awesome. Anyway, what else? I also have this. I made this because I'm an art major and I can do stuff like that. And I keep that around. And those are just some visual things that I like to do. I think it's important to surround yourself with your weight loss, because if you're always thinking about it, then it's something that you keep in mind all the time, and then it's easier to make good decisions and easier to be good to your body and do the right things, do the things you know you should be doing. The hardest part of weight loss is not knowing what to do, it's actually doing it. And so that's why I wanted to talk about motivation really bad, because it's such an integral part of this. It's like 99% mental. All of it. Well, okay, that's not true, but anyway, another thing that I do to stay motivated is I take a shitload of pictures of myself, and people hate that, but it's like I don't even post every picture that I take, and it's hard always to base your progress on the number on the scale, because the number on the scale is not always indicative of your progress. That's really important to understand, is that even if you're not losing weight, you are losing inches, and you should measure yourself often, like every week or so, and measure your inches progress. And what was I gonna say? Oh, taking pictures. If I compare a picture of myself now to a picture, it's like I haven't lost any weight in like 4 months. But if I compare pictures of myself now to 4 months ago, I look a little bit different. So I've been making progress, I just haven't seen any weight progress. And so you start taking pictures from the very beginning. You'll always have a concrete thing to look at, a way to judge yourself, not based on the scale, which is wrong, but on just you. And yeah. Another thing I do to stay motivated, I mean, motivation is kind of second nature for me now. It's more habit than motivation, but tell people. Don't keep your weight loss a secret. Don't keep your fitness a secret. Don't be ashamed to tell people what you're trying to do, because they will probably support you. I mean, they probably won't. They might not know exactly how to support you, but they can't support you if you don't tell them. And so everybody in my whole life knows what I was trying to do. They know what I was doing, and thankfully, fortunately, my family was always really supportive, and my mom especially, because she actually lost a lot of weight too, more than me, like 110 pounds. So I guess it runs in the family, but she knows what it's like, and she was always really helpful and always bought me my groceries and pays for our gym memberships and everything. And so I'm lucky in that aspect. And staying motivated to exercise, I already talked about this a tiny bit, is finding something you really enjoy doing and then stick to that. There's so many things. You could swim, you could bike, you could run, you could hike, you could walk. Walking is good. I mean, as long as you're moving. Like, there is no point in telling yourself that it's not worth it if you can't do it for a long time, or if you can't, you should just go out and do it anyway. What else? I don't know. I can't think of anything else right now. And this video is long. No one's gonna watch this. I'm just gonna end it right here. Excuse me. And I might make more videos in the future. I feel like I'm bad at making vlogs because all I do is talk. And yeah, I hope this helped a little bit. I mean, I know I touch upon this stuff in my FAQ or my questions or whatever, but yeah. Thank you for watching. And wow, how do I end this? I'll just stop.